Welcome back to another episode of Open RCT2 Tutorials. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add zoo animals to your park. Now, a user by the name of Maji has ported over a number of the Zoo Tycoon animals into the game, so now you can build your own version of Animal Kingdom or a safari park or whatnot. So to get these animals in the game, you're going to go to this website. I have linked it in the video description. So you're going to go to his GitHub page, and you are going to click the code button up here in the upper right, and you are going to download the zip file that contains these animals. And once that's downloaded, you're going to open your OpenRCT2 directory and go to the object folder. So it should be populated with some other, if you have custom scenery or some other objects might already be in there. Now go to the zip file here and open this folder, and you're just going to copy and paste all of these .park object files into your objects folder. And then when we open the game, we will be able to access all of these animals. So the animals actually exist as entertainers, so we need to open the object selection here and make sure you have custom selected here, and you're going to go on this peep icon and entertainer should be selected. Scroll to the bottom and you can select all of the different animals that you would like, and once those are selected, you can hire an entertainer and plop it down wherever. So right now we have a bandit entertainer, but I can select his costume and change it to, I don't know, let's go with the African elephant. So now we have a giant elephant charging down the pathway of our park, trampling guests. I don't know why they aren't screaming in terror, but we have an elephant now in our park. But let's change it to something else. We could try the emperor penguin. All right, that's a little bit less scary for our guests. But the guests will just walk through it just as any entertainer. It's basically the Zoo Tycoon animations were pasted onto an entertainer. So here's the giraffe. It's going to take a second for the frame rate to it needs to move, and then there we go. All right, so now we have a giant giraffe also trampling our guests, but we can plop it down here in the grass and make it a little bit more zoo-like, a little less dangerous. So it's that simple to add these animals to the game. So you can build a really fun animal enclosure if you want to kind of have that illusion that you have a zoo in your park. So let's plop down some entertainers and let's give them, I don't know, let's make them the plain zebra. Oh my gosh, we already have one that's escaping. Okay, so our zoo is already a disaster, but let's put that guy back in. So we need to find a better way to contain these zebras. So let's see what we can do here. Give it some nice foliage for their habitat here. But I need to fix this problem of these guys escaping. Those damn zebras. All right, so let's see if we make oh my gosh. So they are definitely able to jump up to 10 feet high, apparently. So we have some very, these are like goats. Goats are always trying to escape their enclosure. Oh my gosh, they're all escaping. All right. So let me try this. Let's make a moat with water. All right. Okay, that seems, oh gosh, now our zebra drowned. All right. So they can't swim, but I think water is what we need to have to enclose them here to keep them from getting out. So make a nice moat like this. And now if we want our guests to be able to view the zebras, you can just build a dummy ride. So I'm just going to place a monorail right here and just build some straight track. You need to build it right next to the path, like so. And then once you're done, we can change the color to invisible, or you could change the ride type to something like the crooked house, or you could use the tile inspector to make all of the track invisible. But now the guests are going to view it as watching construction of Monorail 1, so they're going to stop and take pictures and things like that. So it gives the illusion that they are watching the zebras. So I'm going to name the ride Zebras just for fun. And here we have this guy watching construction of zebras. So that is how you can make a functional zoo in OpenRCT2. So look at all these visitors loving the new exhibit. So I've expanded things and now we have a savanna and also a Arctic area where the animals all live in harmony. We have polar bears, reindeers, and penguins, and I've used some of the expansion pack scenery to make it look nice. So they seem to really enjoy this exhibit space I've made for them. But beware, if you aren't using the no money cheat, your costs can add up pretty quickly because these are all entertainers, which cost $55 per month. So right now we only have 11 entertainers and 3 handymen and a mechanic, and it is already costing us, I think, almost $1,000 a month. So the costs will add up when you build a large zoo in your park. So either use the no money cheat or you know, it's an extra challenge for you, just like a real zoo. Now I have figured out that they will remain on the path tiles just like normal entertainers, but if you get rid of the path, they are able to hop down up to 10 feet or 2 units of land. So if I make this 3-unit high column of land here, or 15 feet high, and place the polar bear up there, he's not going to be able to get down. But if I build a block next to it, he is able to hop about. So that is something to bear in mind when you are building your habitats for your animals. So he will be able to hop down from there. And if I create some path, he should stick to the path though. So once they get on it, well, he didn't right there, but once they get on a path, they usually don't deviate away from it. So they basically are entertainers disguised as animals. So the polar bear is going to stay on the path now, and yep. And it looks like the rhinoceros has joined him as well. So now they are stuck on this path forever. So you could use invisible paths if you want to keep the animals on a specific route. And then of course you can use the car ride with the monster truck vehicles to give a safari ride, kind of like Animal Kingdom here. But just bear in mind that the entertainers can't cross flat track that's at surface level, so you might need to have some areas of track that are a little bit higher or lower than the ground so that the animals can cross over the track if you want to have that feel. Otherwise the track will probably divide your exhibit and the animals won't be able to cross. So I'm sure there's other tricks and things you can do if you want the animals to be able to walk across the ride. Now at the time of this video upload, these are the animals that are available for download, although Maji has stated that he plans to port over a few more Zoo Tycoon animals, so be sure to check his GitHub for those downloads. But as of now, you can download the reindeer, elephant, Bengal tiger, rhinoceros, ostrich, chimpanzee, giraffe, panda, emperor penguin, red kangaroo, polar bear, llama, and plains zebra. Now, unfortunately, it is unlikely that these animals will ever be made official objects for OpenRCT2 because Zoo Tycoon actually owns the copyright and it is a separate game from Rollercoaster Tycoon. But a big thank you to Maji for all of his hard work porting over these animals and making them available for all of us to use. I can't wait to see what ideas you guys come up with, the safaris and zoos, and how you can integrate animals into your park. I'm really excited for that. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. It really helps out this channel, and consider becoming a YouTube or Patreon member where you will receive early access to all of my latest videos and other benefits. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And be sure to check out my RCT2 merch. I have 2 links in the video description for my Redbubble and Fourth Wall shops. And as always, make sure to subscribe, because next time I'm going to be starting my water park series, showing you how to build everything from splash pads and lazy rivers to multi-slide towers. In fact, the first video showing you how to build a wave pool is already out, so stay tuned for more.